key ingredient that is often missing in weight loss strategies is learning how to make changes and how to maintain those changes. In other words, how do you get yourself to eat healthy, to exercise, and to do this for the long run? Now, I teach cognitive behavioral strategies, and that will do just that. It'll help you to motivate yourself, to know what to do so that you will get the results that you want. So the underlying premise of cognitive behavior methods is this: your thoughts, your actions, your feelings, and your physiology have a relationship with each other. In other words, what you think affects what you do affects what you think, how you feel affects what you think, how you feel affects what you do, how you feel affects your physiology, and I think you get the idea now. So, you don't need to take my word for this. I can show you this in action right now. So I'm going to start by asking you a question. Now think about when I was talking about cognitive behavioral methods, what were you thinking? What was going through your mind? Were you thinking pessimistic thoughts? Were you thinking things like, this doesn't make any sense, or I'm confused, or God, she's talking kind of fast, or yeah, what does thinking have to do with my eating? Now, if you were having thoughts like this, now I'm trying to show you how thoughts affect behaviors. If you were having thoughts like this, most likely you're not going to want to pick up the phone and give me a call, right? Or you're not, maybe not even going to be very apt to want to keep listening. Conversely, if you were thinking thoughts like, yeah, this is really interesting, or I've heard of cognitive behavioral before and I heard it really works well. I heard it works great for dieting. It even works for like anxiety, depression, addiction. It's scientific validated. Or if you're thinking like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I want to hear more. Now, if you're having positive thoughts like that, how is that going to affect your actions? It's going to make you more apt to want to hear more, to be fully engaged and really listen, and it may even make you want to pick up the phone and give me a call. Now, don't worry if you are thinking skeptical thoughts, because my whole point is that your thinking affects what you do. And as you can see, now if your thinking is turning a little more interested and your thinking is modified, then your actions will be modified. When it starts to make sense, you might go, yeah, this makes sense. Maybe I am interested in this. Okay, now here's another example of how it can work in terms of your weight, the cognitive theory. Now, many people think that when they eat, that it's just an automatic thing, kind of like how your heart just keeps beating. But actually, there's a thought process that happens every time before you eat. But typically, that thought process goes unnoticed. But you can learn how to listen to those thoughts, modify those thoughts to get better results. So let me give you an example. Let's say that your thinking process when you see some donuts is like, ooh, those look really good. I deserve to have that. All those calories won't count. Nobody's going to see me. It doesn't matter if I eat this right now. That's going to affect your eating. Most likely with those kind of thoughts, you're going to want to eat, right? Whereas if you look at those donuts and you think, oh man, that's not on my diet plan. I'd rather be thin than eat those donuts. No, I'm going to, change my focus, do something else. I'm definitely not interested in those donuts. Then what action are you most likely to have? You're most likely more able to resist those donuts. Now, I've just given you an idea of how your thoughts affect your actions. But if you work with me, I'll help you to make the connection between how you think and how you feel so that you can change your feelings, so that you can change your physiology, and so on. So right now, I just want you to just get the gist of the idea, mostly just to perk your interest so that you'll want to give me a call and really learn how to achieve the goals that you want so that you can lose your weight and maintain that weight loss for life and live a happier, healthier life. Thanks so much.